Welcome to Top 10 Music. My Chemical Romance may have broken up in 2013, but they still have a fiercely devoted fan base composed of longtime listeners and new fans who are just stepping into their sci-fi and horror-infused world. There's no better time to be an MCR fan, since their reunion is right around the corner. Today, we're listing 10 things you didn't know about My Chemical Romance. You ready? Here we go. Number 10. The music of My Chemical Romance had a profound effect on their fans, some of whom are in the spotlight today. 21 Pilots recorded a version of Cancer for a 2016 Black Parade cover album. Frontman Tyler Joseph told Rock Sound magazine, "When we were approached about covering My Chemical Romance's Cancer, I was really excited about it. But I was also kind of nervous about changing something that felt right and was so simple. The one thing that stood out to me was the lyric, 'I will not kiss you.' It's such a pure lyric because the person's talking about their family members, like their mom and their brothers. So when I first heard the song, that was the line that hit me the hardest and stayed with me. So that's why I was excited to approach the song in a new way. It made me feel like I could highlight one of my favorite lyrics, and then it became kind of a chorus in a sense. Hopefully we did the song justice." Number 9. In 2008, British tabloid The Sun published an article called "The Suicide of Hannah, the Secret Emo." It made the claim that a 13-year-old had hung herself because of her involvement with an emo cult, one The Sun claimed My Chemical Romance was responsible for. Criticism continued in England as the Daily Mail began criticizing the band as well. Needless to say, the band was not pleased. They made their opposition to the Daily Mail abundantly clear during a tour through the UK, and fans also voiced their displeasure with planned protests and marches. Number 8. Lead guitarist Ray Toro was invited to join the band after Gerard Way discovered he couldn't play guitar and sing at the same time. After high school, Toro was planning on going into film instead of music. He once made a short film about a guy obsessed with eating eggs every day. One day he sees he only has one egg left but can't manage to get it open and goes insane. Number 7. Because of the band's vampire aesthetic, they were approached by Lionsgate to have some of their music included in the Twilight film franchise. The band, not fans of Twilight, decided to turn it down. They wrote the song Vampire Money to spite the studio. The song includes Twilight references like sparkling in the sun and driving a Volvo. Number 6. Gerard's wife, Lindsay, fronted the emo electronic pop band Mindless Self-Indulgence and also plays the bass. Summertime was inspired by a tender moment between the two. While on tour together, they would write cute messages to each other on their bodies. Lindsay wrote "Run Away With Me" on her arm one day, and he responded by writing "Anytime You Want" on his neck. This exchange later became the last line of the chorus. Number 5. Conservative political commentator Glenn Beck once criticized Glee's performance of Sing by calling it propaganda. He warned parents that My Chemical Romance was brainwashing their children and corrupting their morals. Gerard Way responded by saying, "I don't know what the lyrics would be considered propaganda for. Truth? Sentiment? I can't tell what he's angrier about. The fact that it's how I feel about the persistent sterilization of our culture, or the fact that it's on network television for everyone to hear." The song was used by My Chemical Romance fans to send hope to the survivors of the Japan earthquake. The band re-recorded the song to raise money for the Red Cross's efforts among survivors there. Number 4. Early Sunsets Over Monroeville was named after Monroeville, Pennsylvania, the town where the mall scenes in Dawn of the Dead were shot. The song was inspired by the movie. Gerard said, "The man and his love are hiding from the living dead who are coming to kill them. Since the town is surrounded by mountains, they can't get out. The living dead attack the woman, and she turns into one of them. Although he loves her, he's faced with a difficult reality. He must take a gun to her in order to survive. Because she loved him and he loved her, the decision to kill her made things harder at best." Number 3. Gerard Way grew up in one of the poorer areas of New Jersey and was held at gunpoint at age 15. He told Rolling Stone in 2007, "I got held up with a .357 Magnum and had a gun pointed to my head and put on the floor, execution style." He then added, reflecting on what he learned from the event, "No matter how ugly the world gets or how stupid it shows me it is, I always have faith." Number 2. Gerard Way told Spin magazine that the character Jenny in the Danger Days track Bulletproof Heart was inspired by the missing Jenny in the Killer song Jenny Was a Friend of Mine. Bulletproof Heart was originally titled Trans Am. The band used their official website to car shop, eventually tracking down the perfect Trans Am for their Na 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 music video. Number 1. When Gerard Way was asked who he'd like to see play him in a film version of his life, he said Evan Peters. Peters is known for his role as Quicksilver in the X-Men film franchise and his roles in American Horror Story. There you have it, 10 things you didn't know about My Chemical Romance. Learn anything new? How many of these facts did you already know? Let us know in the comments and subscribe for future lists. Also, make sure to check out our top 10 My Chemical Romance songs. Thanks for watching.